Above all else, we will keep our promises to the American people. I have kept my promise to appoint a justice to the United States Supreme Court from my list of 20 judges who will defend our Constitution.
Gorsuch will now fill the Supreme Court seat left vacant by the death of Justice Antonin Scalia.
The Senate has just confirmed Brett Kavanaugh to the Supreme Court.
Dying industries will come roaring back to life.
The U.S. economy bulldozed past Wall Street skittishness and went on a hiring binge. Job gains in manufacturing, plus the retail and construction industries, fueled an unexpected boom lined with better wages and benefits.
Our military will be given the resources its brave warriors so richly deserve.
U.S. Congress is giving President Donald Trump the massive military budget he wants. The $716 billion defense budget is the largest ever for the Pentagon.
Heroic veterans will get the care they so desperately need. With this funding bill, we've increased the VA's budget to the largest ever. Our terrible drug epidemic will slow down and ultimately stop.
With the stroke of a pen today, President Trump declared the opioid epidemic the worst drug crisis in American history. And it lifts bureaucratic red tape, allowing more funding for treatment centers in all 50 states.
Since my election, Ford, Fiat Chrysler, General Motors, Sprint, SoftBank, Lockheed, Intel, Walmart, and many others have announced that they will invest billions and billions of dollars in the United States and will create tens of thousands of new American jobs.
3.7%. That is the lowest unemployment rate since 1969.
We will soon begin the construction of a great wall along our southern border.
President Trump's biggest promises on the campaign trail, a border wall that would stop illegal immigrants from crossing into our country. Construction right now going on.
As promised, I directed the Department of Defense to develop a plan to demolish and destroy ISIS.
U.S.-backed forces in Syria this morning are celebrating the defeat of ISIS in its former stronghold of Raqqa.
People who are terminally ill should not have to go from country to country to seek a cure. I want to give them a chance right here at home. It's time for Congress to give these wonderful, incredible Americans the right to try.
President Trump today signing a right to try bill that allows people diagnosed with life-threatening illnesses to finally try experimental medicines not yet approved.
My economic team is developing historic tax reform that will reduce the tax rate on our companies so they can compete and thrive anywhere and with anyone.
President Trump signed the Republicans' $1.5 trillion tax overhaul into law today. He marked his first major legislative victory in the Oval Office.
We will work to fix bad trade deals and negotiate new ones.
It's a deal. The United States and Canada agreed to terms last night on a new free trade agreement that also includes Mexico.
We will embark on reforming our prisons to help former inmates who have served their time get a second chance at life.
The Senate overwhelmingly passed a criminal justice reform bill on Tuesday night, delivering a bipartisan win for President Trump.
Above all else, we will keep our promises to the American people.